Hello, darlings.
Heyo.
Okay, so we're hopping in. This is a really short little episode, but
Doing a
it's
little.
time sensitive.
Okay. Love it.
So I wanted to go ahead and tell you all this story
Okay.
really quickly. It's not a story. It's a
story
it's just an
she's
episode.
telling.
It's about a little witchy holiday
Ooh, fun.
that's happening like this weekend.
Now. It's happening now.
So it's been a bit since we've done a magic episode.
I love them.
So this is a little short one about a lesser known witchy holiday called Kupala Night.
Ooh.
I know. If you love folklore, firelight, and rituals that involve floating flower wreaths,
Please.
who doesn't?
I love that.
And searching for mythical fern flowers,
Okay. Take me.
this one's for you.
Let's go.
Take me.
Take me.
Take me now. Kupala Night is sometimes called Ivan Kupala Day or Ivan. I think it's Ivan.
Sure.
Who knows?
It's something.
Someone knows.
Someone knows.
It's an old Slavic celebration tied to the
Okay.
summer solstice, the time when the sun reaches the highest point in the sky.
Okay.
This magical night usually takes place on June 21st, 22nd, though some modern versions happen closer to June 23rd and 24th.
Okay.
So again, that's like tomorrow
It's
if you want to
happening.
do 21st, 22nd,
Yeah.
or the next couple days if you
Just
want
why
to do
not just
23rd,
take it
24th.
all? Just
Super
do
fun.
all the days.
Yeah. The holiday's pagan roots go deep. This was a time to honor the elements of fire and water, celebrate fertility, love, and the magic of nature, and perform rituals meant to cleanse the soul and bring good fortune.
Ooh.
I love all of
I
this.
love this. What
Yeah.
are you doing this weekend?
I've
Because
never heard-
Let's make some floating wreaths.
I know. What do you hear about?
Okay.
So, as always, let's talk about the influence of these pagan rituals on
Yeah.
Christian tradition. Before Christianity reached the Slavic world, Kupala Night was a celebration of nature's peak power. When the earth is lush, the days are long, and everything feels alive with energy.
I love this.
Oh no, I can't breathe.
It's muggy up here.
The word Kupala may come from the Slavic root kupat, meaning to bathe,
Ooh.
tying into the ritual of water purification.
Okay.
But as Christianity spread, the holiday was folded into the feast day
They
of
said,
John the
"Stop that."
Baptist. Yeah, well, there it is. How can we
Yeah.
take this and make it ours and demonize the rest of
Right.
you? Yeah.
Make you all look like garbage.
So it was folded into the feast day of John the Baptist and
Okay.
became known in many places as Ivan Kupala Day because Ivan was the Slavic name for John.
Oh.
When I got to that part, I was like, Ivan, John, Ivan.
Yeah. How do we get there?
And honestly, the Christian version still kept a lot of the pagan flavor.
Oh.
So people continued leaping over bonfires, collecting herbs,
Oh
and
my
performing
gosh.
love magic,
Ooh.
just with a few saints' names mixed in.
Yeah, they were just like, in your honor,
Right.
we're going to.
So here's where it gets really witchy.
Okay.
Kupala Night is rich with rituals and symbolism. It's a celebration of dualities, fire and water, masculine and feminine, light and dark.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the most magical customs include bonfire jumping.
Oh my gosh.
Couples leap hand in hand over the fire. And so if they're holding hands and they leap over and they don't let go, their love is said to be strong and lasting. So if they're
How
like,
big is
I am
this
willing to get
bonfire?
burned in the fire.
Yeah. Because
Yeah, you have to make it really tiny and be like, look at us.
we're doing great.
I feel like it has to be big enough to
Yeah.
be a challenge.
Right.
I don't know.
But also sometimes fire reaches.
That's true.
That's scary.
Wreath floating. So young
I
women would
love
create
this.
flower wreaths with lit candles and float them down the rivers. The way the wreath floats or sinks foretells her romantic future.
Oh, I don't know that I want to do
I was
that.
like, mine would probably just completely catch on fire.
It turns
and
into a red flag.
catch everything else on fire, just shut the whole thing down. They'd cancel the holiday. The end.
Days at the end.
Yeah, there is no summer solstice this year.
We're going straight into fall, guys.
Herb collecting. Herbs gathered on this night, especially St. John's wort, mugwort, and ferns,
Ooh.
were believed to have heightened magical properties.
Okay.
And then this is my favorite part,
Okay.
the fern flower legend.
Tell me more.
The most iconic Kupala tale says that deep in the forest, just for one night, a fern blooms a fiery flower, and whoever finds it will be granted happiness, true love, or some sort of secret knowledge.
Okay, so this is like Rapunzel.
Yeah.
Flowers gleam and
Exactly.
glow.
So here's the thing. The fern, they don't flower. That's not,
Yeah.
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 So it's a mythical quest, but and everybody knows it, but it's still like a favorite part of the tradition. And something about that,
I love it so much.
Like they're all going to go searching for it, even though they know they're not going to find it. I just really love that they're like,
this is what we do.
Yeah, it's just the tradition, and we're so into it.
Love that.
Let's go find this.
Yes,
and I would totally do it. And I
want a magical fern quest.
Because what if you did find it?
Oh my God! What if it really was real and no one had found it, but then you were meant to find it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
What if I was the most special
most specialist ever for the fern flower?
Seems likely.
I think that's going to happen for us.
So Kupala Night was also seen as a liminal time when the veil between worlds thinned and spirits, ancestors, and magic moved more freely.
Oh, I love that thought.
I know. These days, Kupala Night is still widely separated. Nope.
Oh.
These days, Kupala Night is still widely celebrated in Ukraine, Belarus, Poland, Russia, and Lithuania.
And now Nicholasville and Lexington.
And now Central Kentucky.
Yeah.
Especially in rural areas and among those like reviving pagan or folk traditions.
Oh, like Appalachian Mountains.
They probably do.
Yeah,
they probably have
they
something
have to.
similar.
Yeah.
In modern times, it's part cultural heritage, part spiritual celebration, and, part excuse to throw a massive bonfire party.
Yeah, I love this.
Stars.
I love this.
There's also a growing number of pagan, Wiccan, and witchy communities around the world who've embraced Kupala Night as a midsummer ritual.
Okay.
Especially those drawn to Slavic traditions or just the beauty of fire and water magic. So even if you're not near a river or don't feel like gathering herbs by moonlight, which why wouldn't you?
Why?
There are still plenty of ways to connect with this magical night if you're interested in celebrating.
Yes.
So here are a few ideas of what you can do wherever you are if you want to participate. Light a candle or a small bonfire. At sunset, light a fire or candle to honor the power of the sun at its peak. You can even write down an intention or fear and safely burn it as a symbolic release.
Ooh, fun.
2, create a flower wreath.
I want to.
I know. Make a small wreath with herbs or flowers. Bonus points if it includes lavender, yarrow, or mugwort.
Okay.
We've all got a little mugwort laying around.
Over the place.
Float it in a bowl of water. Light a tea light in the center and watch how it moves. I'm like, what if
it all
what
sings?
what if I make a really cute one and I float it myself in just a still bowl of water and it's like that would be rude, universe. Don't do that.
Thank you for this.
Take a ritual bath. Kupala Night is all about purification. So add herbs or flower petals to a warm bath and imagine yourself being cleansed and renewed by both water and sunlight.
Okay.
Go fern hunting symbolically.
I love this.
Fern hunting is probably the only kind of hunting that I could ever do.
Right.
Or mushroom hunting. Both.
Yeah.
Reflect on what the mythical fern flower might represent in your own life. So the thing that you're searching
and go find
for
it.
That doesn't exist.
Those hopes and dreams you have, it's not happening, but keep looking.
So the thing that you're searching for, you might spend the night journaling, meditating, or even taking a midnight walk to invite that energy into your life. Like wisdom, love, courage, that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's cute.
Dance barefoot. No explanation needed.
Yeah.
This is just an excellent night to
I love that idea.
dance, laugh, and feel alive.
Around a fire, even.
100%. Out in the grass.
Yeah.
Kupala Night is one of those magical traditions that reminds us how deeply connected we are to the earth, to one another, and to the old ways that still whisper through the firelight and flowing water. So whether you celebrate this holiday... No. Whether you celebrate this holiday every year or just learned about it today, I hope it brings a little extra enchantment to your midsummer.
I love that.
I know.
That's so cute.
I was just researching, because, we've covered a lot of the witchy holiday, the big ones.
Yeah.
And so I was going to just do a repeat of one because, there's always something new to say.
Right.
And I just like to remind people who may have forgotten them
if
they were
or
episodes,
if you're new and you haven't listened to it. Yeah.
Yeah. From long ago. But then I was like, oh, I've never heard of this one.
Mm-hmm. I love that
I love it too. I always just like finding new ones too.
Yes.
That we've never
all
heard
the
about.
rituals.
And I like how similar all of these are. They're all celebrating nature and earth and the cycles of everything. And you all know how I love the cycles of nature. So
the life cycles of water and trees and
really into
land.
It.
Yeah. We love those. We love to study them.
The clouds. Okay. So that's your quick little witchy holiday episode. If you do celebrate it in any way, if you make a flower wreath,
tag us in your photos.
if you go mythical fern hunting.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Take us along with you.
create a bonfire. We want to see it. We want to see
Yeah.
pictures. We want to hear about it. So you can talk about it in the comments on Facebook. If you're listening to this from the Patreon feed, you can
Comment on
comments
there. Yeah.
or tag us on Instagram. I would
Email
just really
us.
love to hear.
Yeah.
I like seeing how different ways you guys do
I
things.
do too.
Okay.
It's so fun.
We love you.
So much.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I love that.